welcome back to class. I'm just going to quickly go over, very briefly, how to reference, but in particular, how to in-text reference your work. The first referencing I'm going to go through is paraphrasing. How would you reference your work when you want to paraphrase? So it's pretty simple. Just always remember, you put the author's last name. So, for instance, maybe Hawkins, we could use Hawkins here. Okay, Hawkins, so that would be the author's last name. What would come next? We put the date. Okay, that would be the year of publication of the book. So, Hawkins 2012 in this instance. So you have author's last name, never the first name. Remember, always the last name. And then you'd have the year. Not the month, but the year. Okay, very important part to highlight here is you always have to use a reporting verb. Never forget that after your referencing here. So you'd have Hawkins 2012. In this case, you can say claims, or you can say states, or you can even use mentions. And then following this, you would actually have your paraphrase, what you are going to write, the general idea that you've taken from the author. So that's how you would paraphrase. So key thing to remember here, last name always, last name, year, and then you'd have your reporting verb here, such as mentions, claims, states. There's a lot of other verbs you can use. And then you'd have your, what you want to say here, the general idea that you have got from Hawkins. So that is to paraphrase. Okay. Next one I'm going to show you is direct quotation. So remove this. Okay. Right, so direct quotation is a little bit different. Direct quotation is when you want to copy word for word what an author has said. So for example, we would still use the last name. Let's use a different surname here, maybe Smith. So Smith. Okay, you'd still use the year of publication. So maybe this time it will be 2010. Okay, so Smith 2010, then you would put the page number. So maybe in this case it would be 101, page 101. Okay, you'd have the brackets here, of course, and then you would have your verb. Remember, you'd always have your reporting verb. So for example, maybe this time we can say Smith 2010 states that, and then you would put what you want to copy from Smith. And the thing to remember this time, you would put quotation marks around the words that you are copying directly from Smith. So that's the key thing to remember here. That's different from paraphrasing. You'd have a page number, okay, the actual page number, and then you'd have quotation marks around the words that you have copied directly from Smith. Okay, so paraphrasing, you wouldn't have quotation marks or a page number. Okay, so that is in-text referencing. Thank you.